Hi, my name is Shawn Good and I'm attorney at the Good Law Group located in Palatine, Illinois. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the Social Security third-party function report. This is a document that's given to a claimant's friend or family member or former coworker, acquaintance, or someone that the claimant or individual applying for disability, that's what we call the claimant, has told Social Security can help them give information that's relevant to the case. So this form is long, and this video is going to be as correspondingly long. Excuse me if I have to look at notes while I go through this video. This is longer than what I typically do, and I just want to make sure things are accurate. So what I want to do is describe and go through, why Social Security asks questions. I'm not going to tell you what to say because every person has a different condition and it affects them differently. So what I'm going to do is explain why they're asking these questions. So the first question I want to focus on, I think it's number 8. It says, describe what the disabled person does from the time he or she wakes up until they go to bed. So why is this relevant? Well, if you can't get out of bed because you're in pain or you have fatigue, how can you work? So, your day-to-day activities, although not controlling in a disability case, they are very important. So do your best to describe these. The next question is number 9. Does this person take care of anyone else, such as a wife, husband, children, grandchildren, parents, friend, or other? Now, this is a question I've seen people mess up before. So if you're disabled and unable to work, how are you able to take care of your parents? If you're in your 40s and your parents are in their 60s or their 80s, how are you able to work? So, if you can take care of other people, why can't you work? So I've seen people mess this up, though. I've seen people fill this out and say, yes, I take care of my mother, or, not myself. The claimant takes care of their mother. So I've asked them, what do they mean? Well, they said, they pay for their nursing home. So, be very careful what you put here because taking care of someone can mean a lot of different things. So are you physically helping this person, changing their clothes? That's what they're looking for here. So, if you take care of other people, or if the claimant does, you have to disclose these things because you're promising you're going to sign the bottom and do this under penalty of perjury. But they're asking this to see if you can work. So answer truthfully, and if you can take care of other people, if this person can take care of other people, it raises a reasonable question of whether this person can work. Number 10, does this person take care of pets? Again, if you can take care of pets, taking care of pets isn't easy. Can you work? Can you be a doggy daycare attendant? That's what they're looking for. They're looking to see if the person can work. So number 11, does anyone help this person care for other animals or people? So this is, again, the same as 10 and 9. They're really trying to drill down and see day to day what you do and if you can take care of other people or pets. And if you do, maybe you're helping. Maybe you're the disabled person. I shouldn't say you are. The disabled person is helping. They're really just looking for as much detail as possible. 13, do the illness or injuries conditions affect the claimant's ability to sleep? So as a friend or a family member, do you see the disabled person up late at night? Are they extremely exhausted and sleeping during the day? These things interfere with their ability to work, so that's why they're asking them. Number 14, they're asking you to explain how the disabled person's illness, injuries, or conditions affect the ability to dress, bathe, care for their hair, shave, feed themselves, use the toilet, or other. Again, if you're having trouble with these sort of rudimentary tasks, it's indicative of somebody who's disabled. So as a friend, family, coworker, acquaintance, if you see the disabled person having trouble with these things, explain. You might not know that your friend, family, or coworker has trouble using the toilet or caring for their hair. Just do your best to fill it out. But they're looking to see if you have trouble, or the disabled person rather has trouble completing these tasks. They also ask, in 14B, are there special reminders, and does the person need help taking their medicine? Again, if you can't remember to take your medicine, how are you going to remember to work? Again, they're looking for your ability to work. Special reminders for grooming. A lot of people with depression, they're sort of screening, I think, for depression in this question. and the ability to care for yourself independently. One of the things I've seen that sort of comes up is, some people can get dressed, but they may not be able to dress appropriately. And what I mean is, sure, Johnny can put on his pants, but it's 90 degrees outside. Johnny should be wearing shorts, or vice versa. It's -10. Johnny wants to wear shorts and a t-shirt. So, give some detail here about why these things are important. Everyone's condition is different, but I've seen this go wrong. Number 15, does the person prepare their own meals? Again, they're screening for basically, what are the disabled person's troubles? Can they make a sandwich? Can they make a more complex Thanksgiving dinner or not? And really, again, Social Security is looking to see how your daily activities affect your ability to work. And if the person can do lots of cooking, if you report that, maybe they can, work in a kitchen professionally. Maybe they can clean dishes 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. So keep these, that's what they're looking for. So keep that in mind. Number 16 is about housework. List the chores they do. Again, they're screening for, can this person do these things? If they can, then why can't they do them full-time for work? So, and, these questions are short, although this feels long. The question ultimately becomes, on a good day, maybe they can do some things. On a bad day, they can do others. And you really have to decide how you want to answer these things. 17, getting around. How often does this person go outside? Well, if they're agoraphobic from mental illness, going outside may be difficult. Likewise, if they have mobility issues, explain that in this section. They want to know if using this form, they can determine if the person's at a light, sedentary, medium work level. Difficulty riding a bike. They ask about riding a bike, using public transit. They ask about whether the individual can go out alone. Well, if you can't go out alone, or if the disabled person can't go out alone, it's unlikely they're able to work independently and function in a workspace. So explain that here. Shopping, they want to know if the disabled person does shopping on their own. That's number 18. And how they shop. And describe what they shop for. Again, I don't know really why they asked this, but I speculate that, again, if you can work around the computer, order things on the phone, spend your time going through a whole grocery store or Walmart, they're going to try to use that to say you can work. On to money. Can this person pay bills? What they're screening for here is mental competency. So can they count change, handle savings account, handle checkings or money orders? And then they ask, has it changed in 19B from, they were really sharp with math and then they had a stroke and now they're not as sharp. So they're looking for before and after here. Number 20, hobbies and interests. What are your hobbies or interests, or what is his or her hobbies or interests? Excuse me. This could be reading, TV, sewing, playing sports. Again, they're trying to screen to see if you could play baseball, on the weekends or softball. It's going to be hard to explain that you can't do a sedentary, job answering the phone 8 hours a day. So again, they're looking for what you say, matching what the doctors say, matching what the claimant says. So make sure that your answers are honest, because you can do a lot of damage here. Social activities, 21. Does the disabled person spend time with others? Again, explain maybe how they've changed, if they have problems getting along with others, maybe they had a stroke and they're got a temper now. That's what this is about. And again, they're trying to relate your home life or the claimant's home life to their ability to work. So it's important in all workplaces that an individual working full-time is able to interact with coworkers, supervisors, and in some case, at least minimally, the public. So if the disabled person has inability to get along with others, like they get violent and angry easily, that's a good place for this, because that limits their ability to work. So section C22, they talk about information about abilities. They're talking about the disabled person's illness or injuries affecting their abilities to lift, squat, bend, stand, reach, walk, sit, kneel, talk, hear, understand, follow instructions, use their hands, get along with others, stair climbing, vision, memory, completing tasks, and concentration. So again, these are all job tasks. There's no job that has none of the things I just listed. So, you know, what you see and what you write here, they're going to try to relate to the individual's ability to work. So do your best to describe the individual's limitations. That's why they're asking them. So they can, again, analyze what the disabled person says in their application, what you say the third party, and what the doctors say. Let's skip to 23. Does the disabled person use any of the following? Crutches, hearing aids, wheelchair, artificial limb, artificial voice box, glasses, rollator, or wheelchair. Again, if you have a disability, these are all things you may use. If you say that the disabled person doesn't use these things and the disabled person does use these things and the medical records show they do use these things, this third-party form is probably not going to be given a lot of weight because it's not consistent with all the other records and evidence. And that's kind of a summary of it. I don't really want to go longer. And what I mean by summary, I mean that's why they ask the questions they ask. So I appreciate you watching the video. If you like it, like and subscribe. If you or a loved one is in need of help with their Social Security case, we got your back. Give us a call at 847-558-1894. I haven't noted this before, but you know we can travel all over the country, and I enjoy traveling. So if you like my videos, if you want me to look at your case, if you want me to represent you in court, feel free to reach out. Thanks for watching. Bye.